how to add and subtract mixed numbers with like denominators. We knew that like denominators, it's the same meaning like common denominators. That means they have the same number denominators. So today inshallah we're going to learn how to add and subtract mixed numbers with like denominators or common denominators. Okay, if I have 2 and 1/7 plus 3 and 2/7, how to add? Since both of them are mixed and both of them have the same denominator, so they like denominators or common denominators, we will do it this way. We will add the fractions together and the whole together. So 1/7 plus 2/7 will make 3/7. 2 and 3 is 5. Okay, that's how to add. How to subtract? It's the same. Since both of them are mixed numbers with like denominators, common denominators, so I will subtract the fractions together and the wholes together. They have the same denominator, so I'll keep 11. 7 minus 1 is 6. I'm done with the fraction. Then I will go to the whole number. 4 minus 2 is 2. Okay, let's take another example for subtracting. 9 and 6 13 minus 3 and 1 13. Again, both are mixed numbers with like denominators with common denominators, so I will deal with the fraction part by itself and the whole by itself. Now they have the same denominator, so I'll keep 13. 6 minus 1 is 5. 9 minus 3 is 6. I'm done. I just want you to take care about if you are solving a question. For example, I have 3 and 2 eighths plus 1, and let's make this one 1/8 plus 1 and 3/8. Okay, they are mixed numbers with like denominators, so I will deal with the fraction part by itself and the wholes by itself. Okay, so the 8th in here I will keep. 1 plus 3 is 4. 3 plus 1 is 4. This is correct. But we studied, if you are solving, have a fraction, just look at the fraction. If you can simplify it, simplify it. Don't leave the fraction. If there is a simplifying, don't leave it. So I have 4 and 8. 4 and 8 both are multiples of 4, so I can divide them both by 4. So my final answer will be 4 is the whole in here, I took it, and the fraction will be 1/2. Okay? Okay. What else do we have to take care about when we are solving? You have to take care about if you are solving, for example, plus 3 and 5/7. Okay, now we'll deal with the fraction by itself and the whole by itself. It will be 8/7 in here and 5 in here. This is correct. But you have to stop and check. 5 and 7/8 is not a real mixed number, because the mixed number must have a whole and proper fraction. Is this one a proper fraction? No, this is improper. So I have to convert this improper first. I have to convert it into mixed number. Do you remember how to convert? We took it before. How to convert improper fraction into a mixed by doing long division. 8 divided by 7. Multiples of 7 in my mind. Do I have 8 there? No, I have 7. That's the first one. Then I'll subtract 1 in here. So this, I will keep the 5 in here and rewrite this improper fraction as mixed. Remember, this is my whole. So it's 1. This is my new numerator. 1 in here. The denominator will stay the same. Then add 6. 5 plus 1 is 6, and the fraction will keep it in here, 1/7. Hope it will help you. Thank you for watching. السلام عليكم واهلا بيكم في درس جديد وفيديو جديد، وان شاء الله هنبدأ من النهاردة ندي math in 2 minutes في دقيقتين نتكلم عن topic معين. والنهاردة هنتكلم عن ال area of triangle. ال area of triangle في عندي فورمولا لازم كلنا بنتبعها واحنا بنجيب ال area of triangle اللي هي half times b times h. يعني ايه b او b represents what؟ b represents the base length وال h represents what؟ ال h represents ال height. طيب خلينا نشوف كده، احنا عارفين ان احنا عندنا 3 types of the angles triangles. هنشوف ازاي بنجيب الاريا في كل triangle. اول واحد الرايت triangle. الرايت triangle انا عشان اجيب الاريا بتاعته اطبق القانون area equals half times فين البيز وفين الهايت. التو ليجز بتوع التراينجل هم دول، واحد البيز واحد الهايت. ما بتفرقش هو مين البيز ومين الهايت، لكن هناخد واحد 6 8. وطبعا نعرف نعمل cancellation او simplifying، يبقى الاريا equals 24 سنتيمتر، وما ننساش السكوير عشان دي اريا. طيب التراينجل التاني الاكيوت تراينجل. acute triangle نفس الفورمولا معانا area equals half times base times height. فين البيز وفين الهايت؟ area equals half. ما عنديش مشكلة مع ده. فين البيز وفين الهايت؟ الهايت اللي هو اللاين سيجمنت اللي نازل perpendicular ده الهايت بتاعي. الهايت ده الهايت. طب فين البيز؟ البيز اللي هو السايد اللي نازل عليه، يبقى الهايت 6 والبيز 8. ونعمل simplifying وهتطلع الاريا بتاعتي 24 سنتيمتر سكوير. برضو ما ننساش. اخر تايب من التراينجلز اللي هو الاوبتوس تراينجل. والاوبتوس تراينجل هو اللي بيبقى فيه تريكه ساعات بقى. ليه؟ لان انا مش عارفه فين الهايت بتاعي. الهايت بتاعي غالبا بيبقى بره التراينجل خالص، يبقى البربنديكولار اللي نازل هنا ده هو ده الهايت بتاعي. طيب يبقى الاريا equals half times ادي الهايت عرفناه ب6. طب فين البيز؟ هاخد مين فيهم؟ هاخد ال4 ولا ال5 ولا هاخدهم هما الاتنين مع بعض؟ لا، هناخد السايد بس، السايد بتاع التراينجل بس، يبقى هو ده البيز بتاعتي. يبقى half times 6 times 5 equals 15 سنتيمتر سكوير. كده رجعنا بسرعة الاريا اوف تراينجل. سبسكرايب وشير، ولو عجبك الفيديو فعل الجرس علشان يوصلك كل فيديوهاتي. Thank you for convert improper fraction into mixed number. If we are having improper fraction 13 halves, this is improper fraction because the numerator is more than the denominator. It means we have finished one and more than one. If I want to convert this improper fraction into mixed number, I have to do long division. 13 divided by 2. Now if you are doing long division, I will directly memorize the multiples of 2. In multiples of 2, do we have 13? No, we don't have 13 in multiples of 2. We have 12. This is the nearest one to 13. 12 is the nearest one. and this 12 is the sixth multiple. It's the sixth multiple. Then I will subtract 13 minus 12 is 1. I'm done. Do we have any digit in here to bring down? No, we don't have, so I am done with the long division. Now I'm going to rewrite this improper into a whole number, a mixed number. Here is my whole. The quotient is the whole. Take care. The quotient is the whole. The remainder is the new numerator. Okay? So here, if I want to rewrite this improper fraction as mixed number, my whole will be 6. My new numerator will be 1. My denominator will not change. So 13 halves means that you have 6 wholes and 1 half. Okay, let's take another example. Convert 25/7. Convert this improper. Use these expressions, please, when you are solving anything. I'm converting this improper into mixed number. How to convert it into mixed? I have to do long division. I'm dividing 25 by 7. All multiples of 7 in my mind. Do we have 25? No. Do we have something less than 25? Yes. We have 21. Yeah. And this 21 is which multiple? This 21 is the third multiple. It's the third one. Let's subtract. Okay, I'm done. What is the whole? The whole is the quotient, so 3 in here. What is the new numerator? The new numerator is here, so it's 4, and the denominator will not change. Please practice, so you will be mastering this topic. Thank you. Hello, today inshallah we are going to study, or are going to learn how to convert mixed number into an improper fraction. But before, let's revise some topics together. Now we have in here, what do we call this? It's a fraction. Yes, it's a fraction. The top number of the fraction is called the numerator, and the bottom number is called a denominator. So this is our fraction. What are the types of fraction? We have 3 types of fractions in here. First one is the proper fraction, and you can see that it's written the numerator is smaller than the denominator. Means you didn't finish one whole. You didn't finish bar of chocolate, you didn't finish your pizza, you didn't get the full mark in the exam. So always when you are having a proper fraction, that means the numerator is less or smaller than the denominator. And then the second type, when we have improper fraction. Improper fraction, that you will find it when the numerator is greater than the denominator. It means, now for example, I have in here 6 halves. 6 halves. I know if I have a pizza, there are only 2 halves in the pizza, but this fraction represents 6 halves. Means I got more than one pizza. 2 pizzas are enough. How many halves in 2 pizzas? There are 4 halves in here, but I have 6 halves. That means I got more than 1. Improper fraction means you have exactly 1 or more. So if you just finish 2 halves of a pizza, that means you have finished the whole pizza. This is also improper fraction. And the third type is mixed fraction. Mixed. Now as you can see in here, we mixed a whole number with a fraction. 2.5. That means I have 2 wholes and a half of 1. A whole number and a proper fraction. As you can see, it's a whole and a proper. Okay. How to make mixed number mad? What does it mean, mad, in here? These are the operations I'm going to do. M for multiplying, so I will go, if I wanted to convert this mixed and I make it improper fraction like this one, these are the steps I'm going to follow. Mad, multiply, add, and then put the denominator. Multiply, check how to multiply. I'm multiplying the whole number by the denominator. 3 by 5 is 15. This is multiplying. Then add. 15 plus 1 is 16. This is my new numerator. So MA for the numerator, and then keep the denominator as it is. 5 in here, so it's 5 in here. Let's check another example. I'm going to convert mixed into an improper. You have to keep repeating these expressions so you will get used to them. Mixed. Why it's mixed? Because I have a whole and proper fraction. How to make it improper? We will multiply the whole, W in here for whole, multiply the whole by the denominator. 3 by 4 is 12, and go up for the numerator, add it. 12 and 1, it's 13. What about the denominator? Keep the denominator the same. So we have 2 steps to do. Denominators will stay the same, don't change the denominator. Then multiply the whole by the denominator in here, as we did this one, and then add the numerator. Another example. I have here the mixed. Why it's mixed? Because it contains whole and a fraction. I'm mixing both together, so it's mixed. How to make this mixed improper fraction? How to convert it into improper fraction? The same. Multiply whole by the denominator, add the numerator. 4 by 3 is 12. 12 and 2 is 14. This is my new numerator. Okay, it's easy one. Let's take an example. If you have 5 and 3/10, what do we call this? What do we call this number? It's mixed. Why do you call it mixed? Because they are mixing a whole with a whole with a proper fraction. Yes, excuse me. Okay, now what do you want to do? I want to convert this mixed into improper. Improper fraction. How to do that? We know we have 2 steps to do. Before I start doing the steps, I will keep the same denominator. I will not change the denominator, so I will say it will stay the same. What are the 2 steps? Multiply, add. Multiply what by what? Multiply whole by denominator. 5 by 10, it's 50. Then take the product, add it to the numerator. 50 plus 3, it's 53. Let's do another one. 6 and 2/7. Again, what do we call this? It's mixed. Good work. Mixed number. Why did they call it mixed number? Because they are mixing a whole with a proper fraction. Now what you want to do? I want to convert it into improper fraction. How to do that? We have 2 steps to do, but before I do the 2 steps, I have to keep my denominator the same. What are your 2 steps? What are these two steps: multiply, add. Multiply what to what? Multiply the whole by the denominator. 6 by 7 is 42. Then add to 42 and 2 is 44. So that's how to convert mixed number into improper fraction. Please practice so you will get in 2 minutes. And today inshallah we are going to learn how to divide a whole number by a unit fraction. How to divide a whole number by unit fraction. First, what is a unit fraction? What is a unit fraction? A unit fraction is a fraction where the the numerator is always 1. So 1/3, 1/2, 1/5, all 1/10, whatever we have in here, and the numerator must be 1. This is called a unit fraction. So the unit fraction is a fraction where the numerator is always 1. Okay, how to divide a whole by a unit fraction? For example, I have 3 and I want to divide them in halves. I want to divide 3 in halves. I can know easily how many halves are there just by multiplying the whole number and the denominator. So if you have 3 wholes and you want to divide them in halves, you will get 6 halves. So 3 times half is 6, means there are 6 halves in 3 wholes. Let's take another example. 5 divided by 1/7. That means we have 5 whole and want to divide them by 7, and we want to know how many 7th are there. Since you are dividing a whole number by a unit fraction, you can do it easily by multiplying the whole by the denominators. The denominator down there, so it's 35. That means in 5 wholes there are 35 sevenths. Thank you for watching. Hope it will help you. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Angles in a quadrilateral. First of all, what is a quadrilateral? A quadrilateral is a polygon with 4 sides. As we can see in here, we have this polygon formed by 4 sides and it has 4 angles. So we are going to learn how to find a measure of a missing angle in a quadrilateral. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe and share the video. How to find the angle in a quadrilateral? How to find the missing angle in a quadrilateral? What shall we use? We will use the information in here, this one in here, which tells that if you add up all the 4 angles, the measure of 4 angles, if you add them up, you will get 360 degrees. Let's see how to apply this one, which tells that the sum of 4 angles will be 360 degrees. Let's check this exercise in here. Now, as you can see, this quadrilateral in here, we have 3 angles known and there is one missing here. So the measure of angle G is missing. How to find it? You will follow these 2 steps. First step, you will add up the 3 known angles in here. 110 degrees plus 65 degrees plus 87 degrees equals to 262 degrees. So this is the first step you will do. You will add up these 3 angles. Then what? Then the second step I will do is to subtract. So the first one is to add, and then the second one is to subtract. Subtract what? I will subtract 262 from what? From the sum of the 4 angles, which is 360 degrees. So So 360 degrees minus 262 degrees equals to 98 degrees. So the measure of the missing angle in here, which is angle G, the measure of this missing one is 98 degrees. If you want to check your work, if you want to check your answer, is it correct or not, just add them up, add the four angles up. If you got 360, that means it's correct. If you didn't get it, you have to revise your work, you have to go and add again and subtract. Okay, let's see another example, but this time we know how to solve this one. Now of course we have in here, we have three angles known, their measures are known, 143, and this one is the right angle, which its measure is 90 degrees. Also this one is 90 degrees. So I have only one angle missing in here. I want to find the measure of angle A. Okay, do you remember the steps? First one is to add up the three angles, the three known angles. 90 degrees plus 90 degrees plus 143 degrees. You will get the sum of 323 degrees. Next step is what? Is to subtract. Subtract what? Subtract 323 out of 360 degrees equals to 37 degrees. So in here I'm going to learn how to multiply mixed numbers. But before we start our lesson, we need to revise what is mixed. Is this a mixed number? No, it's a whole. It's a whole number in here. Okay, is this mixed number? No, it's a fraction. To be exact, it's proper fraction. So what is mixed? Mixed means you will mix both of them. So 2 by 5 is a mixed number. Okay, today inshallah we are going to learn how to multiply mixed numbers. You can never multiply or divide mixed numbers. You can never multiply or divide mixed numbers. How is that? So why we are studying multiplying mixed numbers? We can multiply and divide mixed numbers, but we have to modify it first. We have to do something and then we can multiply or divide. What is this thing? It's the first step in here. You have to make each mixed number as improper fraction. So this is the secret in here. You have first to convert it into improper fraction. Then what? Then do your multiplying as usual. Like multiplying the numerators and multiplying the denominators. And then of course simplify. These are the steps we are doing before. What's the new one? It's only this one. Before I will start multiplying mixed numbers, I have to convert it into improper. Let's do some exercises in here. Okay, I want to multiply these. Can I multiply these two mixed numbers? No, you can't. What do I have to do first? I have to convert both of them first and then multiply. Okay, do you remember how to convert it? Yeah, I will keep the same denominator, multiply the whole by the denominator. 3 by 3 is 9, then add 2, it's 11. The same in here. Keep the denominator, multiply the whole by the denominator. 16 and 5 is 21. Then what? Then multiply. But these are big numbers, miss. How can I multiply them? You can simplify it before you multiply. I told you sometimes you can simplify it before doing multiplying. Choose any numerator and denominator that you can simplify them. Yeah, 3 and 21 I can simplify them. Both can be divided by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 21 is divided by 3 is 7. Yeah. Now it's easy. 11 by 7 is 77. 1 by 8 is 8. I'm done. Let's check this one. It's the same in here. Can you multiply mixed? No, I can't. I have to convert it first into improper fraction. How to convert it into improper fraction? I will keep the denominators. Then multiply the whole by the denominator, 16, and 1, 17. 1 by 6 is 6, and 5, it's 11. Now this one is hard. Can we simplify it? I don't think so, because I don't have any denominator and numerator can be simplified together. 11 and 4, I can't simplify it. 11 and 4, no, we can't do it. 17 and 4, no, we can't. They are not divisible by the same number. 17 and 6, no. So I have to simplify, to multiply as they are. Multiply denominator by denominator, numerator by numerator. 24 over here, and this one is 17 by 11. 17 and 17 in here. Excuse me, there is no place, so it's 7, 8, 1. 187. So again, if you want to multiply a mixed by another mixed, what do you have to do? You have to convert this one into improper fraction first. 3 multiply, this is a 6 and 2, it's 8. Also this one I have to convert it into improper. 5 and 1 is 6. Check before you multiply if you can do some simplifying before you go. Yeah, I can simplify. I have 6 and 3 in here. Both are divisible by 3. So 3 divided by 3 is 1. 6 divided by 3 is 2. Then I will do the multiplying. Numerator by numerator, denominator by denominator, 16 over 5. That's how to multiply mixed numbers. Thank you. Hello, grade 5. Inshallah, today we are going to talk about how to multiply a whole number by mixed number, and it's very easy. We said yesterday that we cannot multiply mixed numbers. We have to convert them first into improper fraction, and then we can multiply. So in here, this is a mixed. I will not use it. I have to convert it first into improper fraction, and then we multiply. So we'll keep the denominator, multiply the whole by the denominator. 2 by 2 is 4, add 1, 4 and 1 is 5. And what about this whole? I will write it as a fraction, 3 by 1. Then check if there is simplifying we can do. No, there is no simplifying in here, so it's 15 by 2. It's the same way in here. I can't multiply mixed. I have to convert it first into improper fraction. Keep the same denominator. Multiply 2 by 5, it's 10. 10 and 1, it's 11. And the whole number, I will make it as a fraction with the denominator of 1. So it's 4 by 1. Okay, let's check these two also. This is mixed. We can't multiply it. We have to convert it into improper. Keep the same denominator. Multiply 1 by 4, it's 4. 4 and 1 is 5. Then multiply the whole number. I will write it as a fraction with the denominator 1. Then before you multiply, check if there is something you can simplify it. Yeah, I found 6 and 4 in here, and both are divisible by 2. Means I can divide them both by 2. They are both in times table of 2. So 6 divided by 2 is 3. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Now we'll multiply 5 by 3, it's 15. 2 by 1 is 2. Let's check another example in here. 2 times 5 and 1 6. Okay, can we do this one? No. there is mixed in here. I have to convert it first into improper fraction. How to convert it? Same denominator. Multiply 5 by 6 is 30. 30 plus 1 is 31. So the numerator is 31. Times, what about this whole? I will make it as a fraction also. 2 up here and 1 down there. Remember grade 5, any whole number has a denominator of 1. Okay, so let's solve it. Okay, before I solve it I will check, is there any numbers in here we can simplify them together? But take care grade 5, they must be 1 up 1 down. You can't simplify 2 down or 2 up. This is not correct. It must be 1 numerator and 1 denominator. So I will check. I found 2 and 6. 2 and 6, 1 is up, 1 is down. Both we can divide them by 2. So 2 divided by 2 is 1. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So the answer is 1 by 31 is 31. 1 by 3 is 3. That's how to multiply mixed by whole. السلام عليكم واهلا اعزائي الطلبه، اهلا بيكم في فيديو جديد وان شاء الله ينال اعجابكم. ان شاء الله النهارده هنتكلم عن درس من دروس الهندسه، درس مهم جدا هو عن البوليجونز. احنا ان شاء الله النهارده المفروض هنتكلم عن 3 حاجات. هنتكلم عن what is a polygon، يعني ايه polygon، و different types of polygons اللي عندنا، و interior angles اللي موجودة في البوليجونز. يبقى في 3 نقط دول المفروض ان شاء الله النهاردة على اخر الفيديو تكون انت تمام فهمتهم خلاص 10/10. طيب اول حاجة نتكلم عنها يعني ايه polygon. السكرين اللي قدامنا اللي احنا شايفينها دي، كل الاشكال الموجودة دي مختلفة، كلها ليها اسم واحد ومسميها polygon، كلهم polygons. في حين ان الاشكال اللي هنا they are not polygons. طب ايه الفرق بين ده والاشكال دي علشان دي اقول عليها polygons والتانية ما اقولش عليها polygons؟ اولا في حاجة واضحة جدا. اول حاجة ان هنا في كل الاشكال زي ما احنا شايفين هنا closed، وفي هنا شكل عندي open. ده مش polygon علشان هو open shape، هو open فهو مش polygon. حاجة تانية ان انا كل البوليجونز اللي هنا formed with line segments او straight lines، في حين ان انا عندي هنا الشكل ده فيه curve، السيركل دي كلها اصلا closed curve. فعلشان كده ما بقولش على دول polygons، لكن في نفس الوقت بقول هنا على دول انهم polygons. يبقى امتى اقول على اي فيجر انا شايفاه ان ده polygon ولا لا، ده من عيلة البوليجونز ولا لا؟ بعرف من حاجتين. اول حاجة ان هو لازم يكون closed shape، لازم يكون 2 dimensional closed shape. وتاني حاجة ان يكون formed with line segments او straight lines، ما يكونش فيه اي curve. فيبقى ايه هو البوليجون؟ A polygon is 2 dimensional shape formed with line segments. 2 dimensional shape formed with line segments. دي اول حاجة عرفناها. يبقى انا اقدر اطلع على طول من اي شكل يجيلي اقدر اقول ده polygon او ده not a polygon. طيب تمام. هل كل البوليجونز اللي موجودة عندنا في الدنيا بقى وفي الماث وفي الحاجات دي كلهم اسمهم بوليجونز وخلاص؟ لا، كل مجموعة بتتصف بصفات معينة بيبقى ليها اسم معين. فزي ما احنا شايفين هنا عندي مجموعة الاشكال دي all of these are formed with 4 sides. Each one of them is formed with 4 sides. فأي polygon formed with 4 sides بنسميه quadrilateral. طيب لو هو formed with 5 sides زي البوليجون ده مثلا بنسميه pentagon. يبقى البنتاجون is a polygon with 5 sides. طب if it has 6 sides we call it hexagon. 7 sides heptagon. 8 sides octagon. 9 sides nonagon and 10 sides decagon. هي دي names of the most familiar ده يعني اكتر بوليجونز معروفين اللي احنا بنستخدمهم اللي هو لحد 10 سايدز. في طبعا في حاجات 11 سايدز و12 سايدز، بس اكتر حاجه احنا بنستعملها، اكتر حاجه احنا فاميليار معاها اللي هم ال 10 سايدز. تمام. يبقى نرجع كده نقول احنا عرفنا يعني ايه بوليجون، واقدر اطلع لو جبت لي اشكال كتير جدا اقدر اقول لك مين البوليجون ومين اللي مش بوليجون. اقدر اسمي بوليجون لو عنده 5 سايدز او 6 سايدز او 7 سايدز اقدر اسميه. طيب فاضل ايه؟ فاضل اخر حاجه نتكلم عنها عن الانتيرير انجلز. انتيرير انجلز يعني ايه؟ اي بوليجون زي ما عنده سايدز عنده انجلز وعنده فيرتسيز. طيب يعني انا عندي مثلا الشكل ده هيكساجون عنده 6 sides، يبقى عنده 6 interior angles. وانتيرير جاي من inside، يعني الانجلز الانتيرير الانسايد. ليه؟ هو في انجلز اكستيرير، في انجلز اكستيرير بس مش هنتكلم عليها النهارده، احنا شغلنا النهارده على الانتيرير انجلز. يبقى الهكساجون ده عنده 6 sides يبقى عنده 6 interior angles. الكوادريلاترال ده عنده 4 sides يبقى عنده 4 interior angles. البنتاجون ده عنده 5 sides يبقى عنده 5 interior angles. طب استفدت ايه لما انا عرفت ان عنده 5 angles او 6 interior angles او whatever؟ يعني بنستفيد منها لما يكون في عندي missing angle. يعني ايه missing angle؟ يعني انت عندك 5 interior angles، البنتاجون ده عنده 5 interior angles. لو انا اديت لك 4 angles وناقص واحدة، هل هتعرف تحسبها؟ لا مش هقدر احسبها. لكن لو انت عارف ان sum of the interior angles بتاعت اي بنتاجون هي عدد معين هتقدر تحلها. ازاي؟ انا مش فاهم. طيب sum of the interior angles عبارة عن ايه؟ n minus 2 times 180 degrees. ايه n دي؟ n دي يعني number of sides. انت عندك كام سايد؟ عندك 5 sides مثلا، خلاص خليها 5 minus 2 بقت 3 times 180 degrees. يعني المفروض الانتيرير انجلز بتاعت مين؟ بتاعت البنتاجون. بتاعت البنتاجون المفروض هتطلع 540 degrees. الانتيرير انجلز الفايف انتيرير انجلز دول كلهم مع بعض لما تعملهم adding يطلع لك 540 degrees. حسبناها ازاي؟ حسبناها بالقانون اللي بيقول ان لو انت عايز تعرف the sum of the interior angles measure تعمل ايه؟ take the number of sides minus 2 وبعدين اعمله multiply 120. طيب تعالى نشوف مثال كده ازاي نحلها. انا مديني البوليجون ده، مش ده بوليجون ولا ايه؟ بوليجون اهو closed والسايدز بتاعته كلها line segments. تمام. المفروض البوليجون ده اسمه ايه؟ طيب خلينا نطبق اللي احنا اتعلمناه ده. 1 2 3 4 5 6 ده هيكساجون. هيكساجون تمام، عنده 6 angles. كلام جميل. 6 interior angles. طيب هو حضرتك هنا بيقولك find the missing angle اللي هنا. هتجيبها ازاي بقى؟ اول خطوه تعملها المفروض تحسب هو الانتيرير انجلز كلهم الميجر بتاعهم كام. فهنطبق القانون اللي احنا قلناه n minus 2 times 180 degrees. meet n number of sides. طب هو انت عندك في الهكساجون كام سايد؟ عندي 6 sides minus 2 معناها 4. يبقى 4 times 180 degrees ده هيطلع لي the sum of the interior angles measures. تطلع كام؟ هتطلع 720 degrees. 4 times 180 ده 720 degrees. طيب ادي اول خطوة عملناها، ان احنا عرفنا الميجر بتاع كل الانجلز interior angles. طب تاني خطوة. طيب تاني خطوة حضرتك المفروض هتعمل بلس لكل الانجلز اللي هنا، تعمل لهم بلس. لو عملنا لهم بلس هيطلعوا 600. 130 times 3 plus 90 plus 120. طبعا اكيد انتوا عارفين انا ليه عملت 130 times 3 لانها متكررة اكيد عندي هنا. تطلع 600 degrees. يبقى كل الانجلز ما عدا x هيطلعوا 600. طيب الميجر اوف x بقى، بتاع الميجر اوف انجل x او الاكس اللي هنا الميجر بتاعها تطلع كام؟ دي x degree، يعني دي مش ميجر، دي مش الانجل x. دي هنكتب هنا الاكس بكام؟ 720 minus 600 هي تطلع 120 degrees. يبقى الاكس دي المفروض انها 120 degrees. طب انا عايزه اتاكد منهم، اجمع كل الانتيريور انجلز وشوف هيطلعوا 720 ولا لا. طلعوا 720 يبقى انت كلامك تمام، ما طلعوش 720 يبقى في عندك حاجه غلط في one of these three steps you did. طب let's take another example. تمام، طب لسه نراجع، ده polygon ولا لا؟ ايوه polygon. طب ليه؟ لانه closed و formed with line segments. طب اسمه ايه؟ هو عنده كام سايد؟ 1 2 3 4 5، عنده 5 sides يبقى pentagon. تمام، كلام جميل. طيب انت عندك missing angle هنا، هتحسبها ازاي؟ هنعمل خطوات بتاعتنا. ايه القانون اللي بيطلع لي sum of the interior angles measure؟ هاجي اكتب كده القانون بتاعي بيقول n minus 2 times 180 degrees. مين n؟ number of sides. طب انت عندك كام سايد هنا؟ 5 sides. 5 minus 2 3. 3 times 180 تطلع 540 degrees. يبقى المفروض السم بتاع الانجلز هنا كلها 540 degrees. دي the first step. ايه second step؟ add up all the known angles in here. نعمل add up 121 plus 103 plus 68 plus 85. يبقى لما نيجي نعمل adding هنا السم بتاعهم هيطلع 377 degrees. اخر step بقى هنعمل ايه؟ ال 540 degrees هنشيل منهم 377 degrees يبقى x equals to 163 degrees. يبقى the missing angle هنا 163 degrees. يبقى احنا هنا خلاص كده خلصنا الدرس، لكن المفروض قبل ما اخلص ابقى متأكد ان انا عارف يعني ايه polygon، ازاي اطلعه من وسط الاشكال كلها، ايه اسم البوليجون، اسمه ايه لو هو يعني تبع how many sides. Welcome everyone to my new video. Welcome to Math with Suhair. If you like my videos, please subscribe, like and share. Today inshallah we are going to talk about all of these shapes in here, all of these solids we have in here, different types of solids. What do we call them? All of these solids has a specific name, which is polyhedron, and we can find them in our lives. So what is a polyhedron? As we can see these two examples in here, these are for polyhedron. But what is a polyhedron? A polyhedron is a solid figure. A polyhedron is a solid figure, has 3 dimensions, length, width and height, and it also has faces. All the faces must be, as we can see in here, all the faces in here are polygons. So a polyhedron, as we said, it's a solid, and this solid has 3 dimensions, length, width, height, and all the faces are polygons. We have 2 types of polyhedrons. We have prism and there is pyramid. Today inshallah we are going to learn about prisms. The prism is a polyhedron. It's a type of polyhedron, but it's a specific one where it has 2 polygons, 2 congruent polygons as bases, 2 congruent polygons as bases, and these 2 congruent polygons are connected with line segments making lateral faces. So there are 2 congruent bases and there are lateral faces. Let's see another example in here. It's the same in here. We have 2 congruent triangles, and these two congruent triangles will make our prism bases. Then we will start connecting between them with line segments to form the lateral sides, lateral faces. Let's check another one. We can see that we have in here hexagon and another congruent hexagon. These are our bases, and then we will start connecting between these two bases with line segments to form the lateral faces. There is a remark in here. Take care that the number of sides of the base, if for example I have a triangle in here, so the number of sides in here are 3, so we have 3 lateral faces. For this prism we have 3 lateral faces. For the prism in here, for this prism we have 4 sides in the base. That means we have 4 lateral faces. It's the same with the hexagon down there. Okay, now how to name them? How to name these prisms? All of these are the same prism, prism, prism? No, each one has a specific name according to its base. If the base is triangle, as this one in here, if the base is triangle, we call it triangular prism. Triangular prism. If the base is rectangle, we call it rectangular prism. Rectangular prism. If the base down there it's a hexagon, so we have hexagonal prism. So according to the base we have, we will name the prism. So let's check what about the prism. There are two things. Prism is a type of polyhedron, as we said. Why did they call it polyhedron? Poly, because all the faces are polygons, so they call it polyhedron. Okay, let's go back again to prisms, which is it's a type of polyhedron. There are two main things you have to take care about them. The prisms, any prism has two congruent bases. Congruent bases. Polygons, of course they must be polygons. And it has lateral faces, and all the lateral faces are rectangle. All the lateral faces, as we can see in here, all the lateral faces are rectangles. So the prism has two congruent bases, and it has. Welcome everyone to my new video and math with Suhair. Don't forget to subscribe and share my channel so you will reach all my videos. In a previous video we studied what is a polyhedron and what are the types of polyhedron, and we said that we have two types of polyhedrons, which one of them is the prism and the other one is pyramid. So we have two types of polyhedrons, prism and pyramid. And we talked about prism in the previous video. Today inshallah we're going to talk about the pyramid. What is a pyramid? A pyramid is a polyhedron with only one base. It's not like prism. A prism has two bases, two congruent polygons, but a pyramid has only one base. The lateral faces of a pyramid are always triangles, and they meet, as you can see in here, all the faces are triangles. The faces in here are triangles. All the faces are triangles, and all the triangles are meeting in one common vertex. So again, what is a pyramid? A pyramid is a polyhedron. It's a solid which all its faces are polygons, and it has only one base. Oh, and the lateral faces, all the lateral faces of the pyramid are triangles that meet at a common vertex up there. So the base is down there, and it's only one base. The lateral faces are triangles, and they are all meeting in a common vertex. That's a pyramid. Okay, now how to name the pyramid? The pyramid is named for the shape of its base. According to the base, I will name the pyramid. It's a pyramid, yeah, but if the base is a square, I will call it square pyramid. If the base is rectangle, I will name it rectangular pyramid. The same in here. If the base is pentagon, so I will name it pentagonal pyramid. Okay, let's check this one in here. What's the base in here? Let's count how many sides the base has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the base in here is hexagon. How we will name this pyramid? It's a hexagonal pyramid. Why do we call it hexagonal pyramid? Because the base is hexagon. So according to the base, I will name the pyramid. Okay, this is a general look at all the solids. Of course, we know what are the solids. They are three-dimensional figures. Some of them are called polyhedrons, and some of them are non-polyhedrons. Why we are calling some of them polyhedrons? Because all the faces are polygons, like the pyramid in here, the prism, and all the types of pyramid and prism. Okay, why do you think we call them these in here? What do you think we call them non-polyhedrons? Because not all the faces are polygons. You will find one face or two faces or more than that. As you can see in here, the base in here is a circle, and the circle is not a polygon. So this one is non-polyhedron. What do we call it if it has one base? It's called cone. What if it has two congruent circular bases? What if it has two congruent circular bases? What do we call it? We call it cylinder. It's a cylinder. What if it has no bases at all, like this one? It has no bases at all, and it's only a curved surface. It's only one curved surface. What do we call it? It's a sphere. So that's how we will classify the solids. We have some solids are called polyhedrons, and others are non-polyhedrons. For the polyhedrons, all the faces are polygons, and we have two types of polyhedrons. We have pyramid and prism. For the non-polyhedrons, not all the faces are polygons. You will find one or two bases, or there is no base at all, like this sphere in here. If it has one circular base, this is a cone. If it has two congruent circular bases, it's a cylinder. If it doesn't have any base and it's only one curved surface, this is a sphere. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe so you will reach all my videos. Thank you for watching. It is a polygon with 4 sides and 4 angles. All the polygons in here, all of them has 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All of these polygons have 4 sides and 4 angles. 4 sides and 4 angles, so we call them quadrilateral. So the quadrilateral is a polygon with 4 sides and 4 angles. First quadrilateral we will talk about is the trapezoid. Trapezoid has at least one pair of parallel sides. One pair of parallel sides. One pair means two opposite sides. So we have in here these two opposite sides. This will make one pair of parallel sides. So if you have a polygon or a quadrilateral with 4 sides and there is at least, that means it could be more, but at least we have one pair of parallel sides, so we call it trapezoid. This is the second quadrilateral we have, and it's called parallelogram. The parallelogram is a polygon with 4 sides and it has 2 pairs of parallel sides. You can see in here these two opposite sides are parallel, and also these two opposite sides are parallel, so it has 2 pairs of parallel sides. Also these opposite sides are equal in length. They are equal in length. So the parallelogram is a polygon, a quadrilateral with 2 pairs of parallel sides and 2 pairs of equal sides in length. Third one we will talk about is the rhombus. And as you can see in here, this shows that all the sides are, 4 sides are equal in length. So the rhombus, all the sides are equal in length, and it has 2 pairs of parallel sides. It has 2 pairs of parallel sides. These opposites are parallel and these opposites are parallel. Parallel means the distance between them is always the same length. Then we have this rectangle, and of course we all know the rectangle. It's a quadrilateral, means it has 4 sides. But what about the sides? So we can see that in here opposite sides are equal in length. Opposite sides are equal in length. So the rectangle has 2 pairs of sides that they are equal in length. What else about the sides? As you can see, the distance between the opposite sides in here is the same always. So this one in here, we can say that it has 2 pairs of parallel sides. This is one pair in here, and we have another pair in here. So in the rectangle we have 2 pairs of parallel sides, 2 pairs of sides of equal length, and as you see, this square represents the right angle. So it has 4 right angles. So for the rectangle, there are in the rectangle 2 pairs of parallel sides, 2 pairs of sides that they are equal in length, and it has 4 right angles. What about the square? How many sides in the square? We all know that in the square there are 4 sides, and they are all equal in length. So the square has 4 sides equal in length, and they are all equal in length. They have the same symbol, the same sign in here, and it has 4 angles. 4 angles, and all of them are right angles. Right angles. So the square has 4 pairs of parallel sides, 2 pairs of parallel sides, 2 pairs of parallel sides. This side and this side are parallel, Also you can see in here this side and the opposite side also are parallel. So we have two pairs of parallel sides. Four sides are equal in length and four right angles. So when we are talking about the equal quadrilateral, is any polygon with four sides, four angles. But there are some specific or some special quadrilaterals that we can name them. First one is the trapezoid. The trapezoid has at least one pair of parallel sides. At least one pair of parallel sides. So does that mean that we can have a quadrilateral with no parallel sides? Yes, we can have, for example, this one. There are in here four sides, so it's quadrilateral, but there is no parallel sides at all in here. So the quadrilateral that has at least one pair of parallel sides, we call it trapezoid. If the quadrilateral has two pairs of parallel sides, we call it parallelogram. If the quadrilateral has two pairs of parallel sides, we call it parallelogram. Okay. What if it has something else with two pairs of parallel sides? Like what? Like it has four right angles. So two pairs of parallel sides and four right angles and opposite sides are equal in length. That will give us a rectangle. Or two pairs of parallel sides and all the sides are equal in length, we will get a rhombus. What about the square? The square, two pairs of parallel sides, four right angles, four sides equal in length. So if we have these quadrilaterals in here, we can classify them in many ways. For example, this one, it has how many sides? Four sides, so it's quadrilateral. Okay. Does it have more, at least one pair of parallel sides? Yes, it has. Yes, at least one pair of parallel sides, so it's trapezoid. What else does it have? It has two pairs of parallel sides and two pairs of equal sides in length, so it's parallelogram. Let's check this one. How many sides are there? There are four, so I can name it quadrilateral. Is there at least one pair of parallel sides? Yes, there is only one pair of parallel sides, so it's trapezoid. Is there anything else? No, so it's only, I can just classify it as a quadrilateral, as trapezoid. This one, number C, four sides, quadrilateral. Does it have at least one pair of parallel sides? Yes, it has. So it's trapezoid. Does it have two pairs of parallel sides and two opposite sides are equal in length? Yes, so it's parallelogram. And it has also four right angles, so it's rectangle. And I can just name it square. So for one polygon, I can classify it as more than one name. Thank you for watching. كنا بدأنا نتكلم عن البوليجونز واتكلمنا عن ازاي how to name a polygon واتكلمنا كمان عن الانتيريور angles. في فيديو النهاردة ان شاء الله هنتكلم عن 3 حاجات. اول حاجة هنتكلم عن الريجولار بوليجونز. يعني ايه ريجولار بوليجون؟ امتى اقدر اقول على البوليجون ان هو ريجولار؟ تاني حاجة ان شاء الله هنتعلمها how to calculate the measure of each interior angle in a regular polygon. يعني لو انا عندي regular polygon ازاي اعرف each interior angle الميجر بتاعها كام؟ واحدة بس، الانتيرير واحدة بس، اعرف ازاي الميجر بتاعها. تالت حاجة ان شاء الله نتعلم how to calculate the number of sides of a regular polygon. هيكون هو مديني one interior angle ويقول لي يسألني طب قولي لي بقى البوليجون ده عنده كام سايد. ان شاء الله هنتعلم النهارده ازاي نحل الاسئلة دي. نبدأ بسم الله ونشوف هنا الشكل ده موجود فيه. عندي some polygons، عندي triangle، quadrilateral، pentagon، hexagon، heptagon، octagon، وعندي قدام كل polygon في منه regular وفي منه irregular. يعني التراينجل عندي واحد هنا، triangle ده regular، لكن التراينجل التاني ده مش regular. الكوادريلاترال ده regular عنده 4 sides عشان كده بنسميه quadrilateral، لكن 4 sides هنا الكوادريلاترال ده برضو ده بس ده irregular. وكذلك بالنسبة لكل البوليجونز اللي تحت، كل بوليجون في منه regular وفي منه الirregular. ازاي انا اقدر اعرف هل هو regular ولا irregular؟ واضح من الشكل هنا ان السايدز اللي عندي في كل بوليجون بقول عليه regular السايدز قد بعض، في حين لو هو irregular هتلاقي السايدز مش قد بعض. يعني انت مثلا لو جينا هنا شفنا هتلاقي ان السايد ده مش قد السايد ده، مش قد بعض. السايد هنا مش زي السايد الصغير ده ولا زي السايد الطويل ده. يبقى في الريجولار polygons اول حاجة خلي بالي منها ان all the sides are equal in length. في حاجة تانية؟ ايوه في حاجة تانية مهمة جدا، الانجلز كمان. انا عندي interior angles لازم تكون كل الانتيريور angles في البوليجون equal in measure. يبقى ايه هو الريجولار بوليجون؟ امتى اقدر اقول على بوليجون ان هو ريجولار؟ a polygon that has equal sides in length and equal angles in measure. so الريجولار بوليجون هو بوليجون. فاكرين يعني ايه بوليجون؟ كل ما تحدي علينا حاجه كده نحاول نفتكر هي كان يعني ايه بوليجون. البوليجون هو figure that formed with line segments. يبقى اي بوليجون هو figure formed with line segments. تمام. امتى بقى اقدر اقول على البوليجون ان هو regular؟ لو اتحقق شرطين. الشرط الاولاني ان السايدز تكون equal in length. الشرط الثاني ان الانجلز تكون كلها equal in measure. طب انا هعرف ازاي هو equal in length ولا equal in measure؟ بيجي حاجه من الحاجتين، يا اما يرسم لك نفس العلامه، يجي على السايدز وتلاقيه عامل نفس العلامه على كل السايدز، نفس العلامه هنا اهي، نفس العلامه على كل السايدز، معناها ان all the sides are equal in length. طب والانجلز هتلاقي برضو الانجلز معمول عليها نفس العلامه. لو العلامات مختلفه في الانجلز او في السايدز ده معناها ان هما مش قد بعض. يبقى نرجع تاني قلنا regular polygons يعني a polygon that has equal sides in length and equal angles in measure. يبقى دي اول نقطة كان المفروض نعرفها في الفيديو، وهي ايه؟ ان يعني ايه regular polygon. امتى اقدر لما اشوف polygon اقول عليه ده regular ولا irregular؟ تمام. نيجي بقى للخطوة التانية، ان احنا ازاي نعرف في الريجولار polygon الانتيريور انجل الواحده بس. انا عندي في كل بوليجون في انتيريور انجلز على قد السايدز. عندي 6 سايدز يبقى عندي 6 انتيريور انجلز، 7 سايدز يبقى 7 انتيريور انجلز. طيب تعالوا نشوف هنا ده البوليجون بتاعنا ده اسمه ايه. نعد السايدز الاول علشان نعرف هو اسمه ايه. ده عنده 10 sides، اسمه ايه؟ اسمه ديكاجون. صح كده تمام. طب ريجولار ولا مش ريجولار؟ هو في السؤال قال لي ريجولار، بس انا بالنظر كده لو بصيت على all the sides هتلاقي ان كلهم عليهم نفس المارك. all the angles the interior angles عليهم نفس المارك. that means ان all the sides are equal in length and all the angles are equal in measure. Okay, so I have in here a regular decagon. Regular decagon. Oh, what's the question? The question is calculate the measure of each, means one, of each interior angle in the regular polygon. طيب احنا اتعلمنا في الفيديو اللي فات ازاي احسب مش each interior angle، لكن اقدر احسب ان كل الانتيريور angles بكام. فاكرين القانون؟ القانون كان بيقول n minus 2 times 180 degrees. يحسب لي ايه القانون ده؟ يحسب لي the sum of all the interior angles measure. طيب تعالوا نجيب كل الانتيريور angles وبعدين هنشوف هنعمل بيها ايه. n، فاكرين n represents ايه؟ n represents number of sides. طب number of sides هنا كام؟ 10 minus 2 8. 8 times 180 degrees هتطلع 1440 degrees. ال 1440 degrees دي بتاعت ايه؟ دي the sum of all the interior angles measure. طب هو حضرتك هنا في السؤال مش عايز كل ال interior angles، قال لي each one of them، معناها هو عايز واحدة منهم. طيب ما هو انا بتفكير بسيط خالص لو فكرت انا عندي 10 interior angles وال 1440 degrees دي بتاعت ال 10 all of them، يبقى the measure of one interior angle عبارة عن sum divided by 10 means that the measure of each interior angle is 144 degrees. كل interior angle من دول 144 144 144 and so on. اوكي؟ يبقى ازاي هنعمل calculate للmeasure of each interior angle؟ اول حاجة هات الانجلز كلها. انا حافظ القانون n minus 2 times 180 هتديني كل الانجلز. طب وبعدين التوتال اللي طلع هعمله divide. how many sides do I have in here? I have 10، يبقى هنعمل divided by 10. I have 4، I will divide by 4 and so on. Okay, let's check another example. Calculate the measure of each interior angle in this regular polygon. طبعا الخطوات اللي احنا بنعملها دي ان انا اجيب السم بتاع الانتيريور انجلز كلها وبعدين اعمل divide على number of sides، ده ما اقدرش اعمله الا في الريجولار بوليجونز. تمام. طب تعالوا نطبق بقى الخطوات. هو عايز هنا يعرف الميجر اوف each interior angle. هطبق القانون اللي بيجيب لي التوتال انجلز كلها اللي هو ايه؟ n minus 2 times 180 degrees. n represents ايه؟ n is the number of sides اللي هم كام هنا؟ 5. 5 minus 2 3. 3 times 180 degrees هتطلع 540 degrees. ال 540 degrees دي بتاعت one interior angle؟ لا، دي بتاعت all the interior angles. طب انا عايزة one بس، يبقى هعمل divide. يبقى دي تاني خطوة. 540 divided by كام angle عندي هنا؟ عندي 5 حضرتك، تطلع 108 degrees. So the measure of each interior angle is 108 degrees. Done? Okay. هنا بقى تالت حاجة المفروض ان شاء الله نتعلمها، اللي هي عكس السؤال اللي فات. احنا السؤال اللي فات كان احنا بنجيب، هو مديني عندي كام سايد وانا اجيب الانتيرير انجل. لا، المرة دي بقى مديني الانتيرير انجل وبيسألني طب انا عندي كده البوليجون ده كان فيه كام سايد. هعلمكم طريقة سهلة جدا. 120 دي خلي بالكم دايما ان انا ال 120 دي هطرحها من 180 degrees. انا هشرح لكم ازاي، بس انا عايزاكم بس تعرفوا الطريقه الاول. ال 120 اللي هي الانتيرير انجل الواحدة اطرحها من 180 degrees تطلع 60 degrees، صح كده؟ 180 minus 120 degrees هتطلع 60. 60 دي هعملها 60n. يعني ايه 60n؟ يعني 60 مضروبة multiplied by number of sides equals 360 degrees. يبقى تاني انا عملت ايه؟ كل اللي انا عملته ان الانتيرير انجل الواحدة دي عملتها subtract from ايه؟ from 180 طلعت 60 degrees، حطيت جنبها n multiplied by n equals 360 degrees. خلاص وحلها. عارفين تحلوا الايكويشنز طبعا عشان تخلي n لوحدها، يبقى هنعمل هنا divided by 60 وهنا divided by 60. 60 divided by 60 is 1، فيبقى هنا n equals وهنا 0 cancelled مع 0 36 divided by 6 is 6. يبقى number of sides is how much? Is how many? 6 sides. So I have in this polygon, the polygon which its interior angle, each interior angle, its measure is 120 degrees. It has 6 sides. So this is a hexagon. Okay, let's check the last example in here, and then I will explain to you how we'll solve this one and what are the steps. Okay, let's check. Calculate the number of sides means I have to find the number of sides. لازم اجيب number of sides بتاعت البوليجون of a regular polygon. طبعا الاسئله دي ما بتتحلش الا مع regular polygon. If the measure of interior angle is 135 degrees، يبقى هو طالب مني اني اعرف عندي regular polygon الانتيرير انجل الواحده ب 135 degrees. هو طالب مني هو البوليجون ده كان فيه كام سايد. طب انا قلت لكم لو سؤال زي ده نعمل ايه؟ هنطرح 135 من كام؟ من 180 degrees، يعني 45 degrees. 45 n، وقلنا ان احنا بنطرح وبعدين نضربها في n equals 360 degrees. ونبدأ عايز اخلي n لوحدها، يبقى احاول لو تعرف تعمل simplifying على طول على اعداد كبيره اعمل simplifying، ما تعرفش تعمل simplifying على اعداد كبيره اعمل على عدد صغير وبعدين نشوف ايه الناتج. 45 divided by 9 هيطلع 5n equals 40. كده بقت اسهل. يبقى هنا divide 5 divided by 5 يبقى n equals 8 sides. يبقى البوليجون الريجولار بوليجون اللي حضرتك بتتكلم عليه بتقول ان الانتيرير انجل بتاعته الواحده 135 degrees هو الاوكتاجون اللي عنده 8 sides. كده انا كده خلصت الثلاث نقط اللي المفروض نتكلم عنهم. يعني ايه يعني ايه ريجولار بوليجون، ازاي اقدر احسب ال1 interior angle measure بتاع الريجولار بوليجون، وازاي اقدر احسب number of sides of a regular polygon لو هو مديني one interior angle. Thank you for watching. ما تنسوش تعملوا subscribe لايك وشير. اشوفكم في فيديو تاني ان شاء الله. Types of triangles by angles. This is our topic today to study. Before we start, just don't forget to subscribe and share the video if you like it. Types of triangles by angles. We need to know two things before we start classifying triangles by angles. First, what is a triangle and what are the types of angles we have? What is a triangle? A triangle is a polygon with 3 sides, 3 angles and 3 vertices. As we see in here, all these triangles, each one has 3 sides, 3 angles. These are 3 sides, 3 angles and 3 vertices, and the vertices is the point where the 2 sides intersect. So again, the triangle is a polygon with 3 sides, 3 angles and 3 vertices. This is the triangle. What about types of angles? We have in here these three types of angles. These are the types we will use them with the triangle. The acute angle, and as you can see that the acute angle is a closed one like this. It's like a small one, and its measure is less than 90 degrees. It must be less than 90 degrees. This is the acute angle. And then we have in here the right angle, and the right angle, its measure is exactly 90 degrees. And third is the obtuse angle, and its measure is more than 90 degrees. So we have three types of angles in here. These types of angles, we need them to classify triangles by angles. Okay, let's check this triangle. We said the triangle is a polygon with three sides, three angles, and three vertices. But all we care about in here is the angles. So let's check the angles in here, the three angles. Which type are these angles in here? As you can see, all of them are like closed angles. All the three of them are acute angles. Three acute angles. So if a triangle has three acute angles, we call it, or we name it, acute triangle. So the acute triangle has three acute angles. This is the first type of triangles by angles. Okay, let's check. Look in here. Do you see this angle? This angle is 90 degrees. This is a right angle. What about the other two angles in here? Which type of angles are these? These are acute angles. So we have two acute angles and only one right angle. Because we have right angle in here, we call it right triangle. So a triangle with right angle, it's named as a right triangle. Sometimes you will not find this square in here. You may find that they are writing 90 degrees. So the square, this square in here, the small one in the angle, or writing 90 degrees, that means it's a right angle. So the triangle is a right triangle. Third type of triangles is the one with obtuse angle. The one with obtuse angle. Where is the obtuse angle in here? Is it A or B or C? Which angle is the obtuse one? Let's check the angles. See, this one is closed like, and this one also is closed. But this one, as you can see, it's very big one. It's more than 90 degrees. Sometimes you will find it without any measures. Sometimes you will find a measure, maybe you will find 92 degrees. Something more than 90 and less than 180. So in here we have an obtuse angle in this triangle, so we call it obtuse triangle. So if you found one, of course it will be only one obtuse angle in the triangle. That means it's obtuse triangle. Okay, so how many acute angles can you find? At least you will find two acute angles in any triangle, at least two. Two acute and one right, so it will be right triangle. Two acute and one obtuse, that means it will be obtuse triangle. Three acute, that means we have an acute triangle. These are the types of triangles by angles. Again, we said that the triangle is a polygon with three sides, three vertices, and three angles. What are the types of triangles? We have three types of triangles. Either you will find one right angle, so we will call it right triangle, or you will find one obtuse angle, so we will call it an obtuse triangle, or you will find in here three acute angles. Three acute angles, so it's an acute triangle. Thanks for watching. اهلا بيكم اعزائي الطلبه، حلقه جديده وفيديو جديد مع math in 2 minutes. ان شاء الله حلقه النهارده هيكون فيها موضوع مهم جدا، وان شاء الله نتعلم ازاي نعرف نحله بمنتهى السهوله. ما تنسوش تعملوا سبسكرايب ولايك اند شير علشان توصلكوا كل الفيديوهات الجديده ان شاء الله. هنبدا النهارده التوتوريال بتاعنا عن what is an equation. يعني ايه an equation؟ يعني ايه equation؟ The equation is a mathematical sentence includes equality relation between two sides. يعني ايه؟ يعني الايكويشن دي هي عبارة عن جملة رياضية، حاجة بنستعملها في الماث، بتكون مكونة من two sides. عندي left hand side والرايت hand side. left hand side والرايت hand side، دول التو السايدز دول في بينهم equality relation، في بينهم equal. يبقى الايكويشن عرفنا يعني equation، يعني equation يعني عندي two sides وفي بينهم equal sign. طيب دي حاجة عرفناها. يعني ايه equation degree؟ يعني ايه equation degree؟ يعني اللي بيجي نتكلم نقول ده الايكويشن دي first degree second degree third degree، بعرف منين؟ بتعرف من الفاريبل بتاعك. يعني بتشوف الفاريبل هنا، الفاريبل ده شوف الاكسبوننت بتاعه او الباور. هنا مفيش، لا في هنا باور، طالما في اكس موجوده يبقى الباور 1. يبقى هنا الديجري بتاعت الايكويشن بتاعتي هنا دي of the first degree، يبقى هنا دي first degree. طيب تعالوا نشوف التانية. روح على الفاريبل على طول، بص على الفاريبل بس. طيب الفاريبل فين؟ الفاريبل هو A. طب الباور بتاعه 2، يبقى ده من السكند degree. طيب وبعدين نشوف تالت واحدة هنا. انا عندي 2 variables مش واحد بس. طيب خلاص مفيش مشكلة، 2 variables دول مع بعض موجودين في نفس المكان مع بعض، موجودين في نفس الترم بتاعي. طيب شوف الاكسبوننت بتاع كل واحد فيهم كام. الاكس طالما مفيش حاجة يبقى عندها 1 والواي عندها 1، اجمعهم مع بعض يبقى هنا الايكويشن دي second degree. اوكي last one to check. last one هي عندي 2 variables اهم A و B. اتعلمنا بقى خلاص، يبقى هنشوف هنا الاكسبوننت ده 1 وهنا الاكسبوننت ده 3، يبقى ده من ال fourth degree. ان شاء الله الفيديو اللي جاي هنتعلم ازاي نبدأ نحل first degree equation، ازاي نحلها. thank you for watching. اتمنى ان هو يكون عجبكم، وما تنسوش سبسكرايب وشير ولايك. thank you for watching.